Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Wheel of Anime Adventures. Now, if you haven't watched my other two episodes of Wheel of Anime Adventures, I really recommend you go watch those. But a quick kind of rule breakdown is you start off with a blank team, you spin the wheel, get the units, and then you run the gauntlet. But before you run the gauntlet, you spin your challenge wheel, and if you are able to complete your challenge wheel, you can keep a unit moving forward. Now, as you can see, our team is not blank right now, which means we are not yet going to spin the wheel, and that is because in the last episode, I did not yet attempt the challenge I got. Now, the reason why is because I was sick and I forgot, and I was just feeling like crap that day, but we are going to go attempt it. So the challenge was to get top 100 in the tournament, and I will cut to the result of this, and then we'll get straight into our wheel spins. Well, it appears we are about to lose, and I'm not going to lie, I think the chances we get top 100 are slim to none. If you want me to be honest, I doubt 50 kills will get me top 100 at all. So it looks like we are not going to be able to salvage a unit from this team, which means we can get straight into our wheel spins. All right, as you can see, our team has no units on it, which means we can spin the wheel. All right, so for our first spin, let's see who we get. Hopefully a farm. That's honestly what we've been missing. If we get a farm, things would look so good. And we have gas toxic, which we had on the last team. As you can see here, we have gas, toxic. He's an okay unit. He's definitely not bad, but I think we're going to need a hybrid and a farm to make it work. All right, for our second wheel spin, let's see who we get here. Hopefully a farm, but it's not looking like it. All right, we get Cream Void. So our next unit is going to be Cream Void. Again, another pretty solid unit, but still lacking a hybrid and a farm. All right, for our next wheel spin, let's see who we get. Again, just really hoping for a farm. Okay. All right, so we got Jose Unbreakable. Again, the same issue with the last two units. Not a hybrid, not a farm. It is looking a bit rough right now, but let's see who we can get from this spin here. Okay. All right, so we got Tango Flash God. Now, this is a hybrid unit eventually, but again, this is not a great start. Honestly, with these last two, with like a hybrid and a farm. If anything, hopefully maybe a buff or something, and we can complete our challenge. That would be great. We're going to be getting Flame Feather, Magician's Red. And it was the normal one because it did not clarify Sniper. That's not even the right one I clicked on. So we will be having a level 1 Flame Feather, Magician's Red with no trait. Okay, none of our problems have been solved, so hopefully something here that's worth prestiging would be great. Oh, it's so close to CEO. Instead, we will be receiving Carrot. Yeah, let's just spin the challenge wheel, and I honestly don't know what I would keep from this lineup, but let's see what we get. Maybe it's something easy. Alright, so we have our challenge wheel here. Obviously, it's going to have to be something we can do. Pull a mythic unit or better. Alright, so we have the gems we have here. Let's go try to pull a mythic unit, and hopefully then we can keep one of these units. I had no quest either, which means it is single summons, and I just think the chances we get something are incredibly low from this, so looks like it's going to be a pretty awful start to this video. I'm not going to lie, we're not going to be able to save a unit. I used all my gems, I used all my summoning stuff, so yeah. Well, we pulled a commander, I guess. And yeah, we pulled absolutely nothing. I'm now missing all of my stuff. With that being said, though, we're going to hop into a challenge and start the gauntlet. Alright, so we're honestly starting off pretty hard with Mountain Temple as the challenge. This video may end immediately. And typically, if we lose on the first stage, I will try to run it back. So yeah, we'll try to if this doesn't work out. But I am not too sure because Mountain Temple is kind of difficult and we don't have a farm or a hybrid on placement. Okay, so it does appear as if we are going to lose immediately, and yeah, so not very good. So yeah, we're probably going to respin, but I thought of a new rule, I guess, while I was doing this, and I thought that the use of relics and stuff, I feel, should only be used on units that are able to be kept, like challenge units and stuff like that. So say if we were able to complete the challenge, which obviously we weren't, we could be able to keep Tangen, right? Let's just say for that, for example. And then we can equip a relic on him like Lost Van, right? So that would be what I would do. Now, honestly, it looks like we might be able to pull this off, actually. I'm not sure if we could kill this thing. That'll be the only thing. Well, actually, the round skip will not give me the hybrid as well, so never mind. I don't think we're going to be able to win this. I think we're cooked. So, yeah. And obviously, as you can see, somebody joined me, but he's a low level. He didn't really have anything. And it's not against the rules for people to join me, but I'm not going to matchmake challenges. That should be a solo thing. But yeah, not really my choice on this one. Honestly, feel bad for the dude, but he shouldn't have jumped in with me. He thought he was going to get carried, I'm sure. And no, that's not what's going on here. We got our Wheel of Anime Adventures going on. So yeah, looks like we're going to lose this for sure. So I'll just cut to us doing the wheel spins. All right, as you can see, we are back in the lobby and we have no units once again. Let's go spin the wheel and see what happens. All right, for our first spin, I would love to just start with a farm, you know, but I mean, it's not going to. We're going to start with, okay. So for our first unit, we're going to be starting with Usurper, the Celestial variant. Yep. All right, for our next unit, please, just a farm, and that's not what we're going to be getting. For our next unit, we have an unevoed Siren. All right, I decided to shuffle it around because all the Sirens were next to each other. But for our third wheel spin, we're going to be getting Vego Mage 2. Okay. All right, for our next unit, we have Vego Mage 2. Now, this is actually a good unit, but we are lacking hybrid and farm. Now, obviously, Siren's a hybrid, but probably won't be able to handle things. All right, for our fourth wheel spin, please just like bless me. Something. We get Jose Unbreakable once again. So, as you can see here, we have Jose Unbreakable once again. Not solving our issue. All right, for our fifth wheel spin, let's see what we got here. We've got Fiend Girl, and it's the shiny version. This is actually a great unit to have because she starts off hybrid, and she does quite a lot of damage, has high range. She's very solid for this. Now, the only thing that sucks is she's not multi-hit, so that's a struggle we're going to have. But hopefully we can get a farm, and it won't really matter. For our final wheel spin, let's see if we can get a farm. For our last unit, we have got Fox Ninja 6 Tails. Wow, just a fantastic unit. Now, I am going to wait for the challenge to reset because it's literally in 2 minutes, and we know we're just going to lose this again if we run in with this lineup. So, I will catch you guys when the next challenge comes out. Alright, so the challenge is actually about a reset, but I forgot to spin the challenge wheel, so let's get this. Obviously, it has to be something we can do. Roll a mythic trait. Now, this will be able to be done after we complete the daily challenge. If we can complete the daily challenge, it obviously won't be before. But yes, we can do it after we complete our daily challenge if we do. So let's see. The new challenge is Fabled Kingdom. So hopefully we are able to complete this. And then if we are, we can move on to the daily challenge and hopefully complete our challenge wheel. But at the same time, we really don't have that many good units. I don't know if I would prestige Fiend Girl or if I would do Vegeta. I don't know, that'd be a tough one because it'd be nice to start with a hybrid every time, but at the same time the thoughts of having Vegito would be great. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys at the end of this challenge. Hopefully we win it. Alright, so I'm thinking we are going to be able to win this here. I don't think we're going to be having an issue, but we'll see. Like I said, you know, this looks pretty simple. Just get a slow, I guess. Yeah, we should be able to win this, and then we can move on to our daily challenge, which we will be able to get our rerolls to try to complete our challenge. We have to roll a mythic trait. Now, doesn't have to be on a mythic unit, though. That's all I'm saying. But, yeah, we easily completed this, which means we are going to head over to the daily challenge. Now, if you've never watched one of these before with the daily challenge, we are allowed to matchmake. Obviously, the chances we get a unit to solo this are next to impossible. So yes, we are allowed to matchmake. Now, let me look at the typings again. Do we have... I mean, Vegeta should be useful. Yeah, Vegeta should be useful, so we'll just focus on that. I just realized Vegeta's physical, so he might not be useful. Do we have any magic units? I think all of our units are physical. Not Naruto's magic. Is he magic fire? Is that what the buff was? No, I know he's magic fire. I meant was the buff magic fire. Well, we'll see. Anyway, we might just be buffing Naruto. I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully we win this. I'll catch you guys when we get to the end of it. Alright, so as you can see, we're pretty easily gonna complete our daily challenge, which means hopefully we get a good amount of star remnants so we can go try to get a mythical trait, which means we'd be able to prestige a unit. But if we are able to prestige a unit, that's going to raise the question, what unit do we prestige? We got 20. That is not that great, but we'll go look and see. Now, honestly, if we are able to get one, I will probably leave it up to the comments. You know, let me know who you want to see prestiged if we are able to get one. Do you want it to be Vegeta, or do you think it should be Hinami to guarantee that hybrid unit, or do we risk it and hope we get Goku one day? Alright, so we're here in the trait section. I am going to roll on a legendary unit, just because it's going to give us a higher chance, right? So let's just roll on this commander. So we actually have some trait rerolls. Let's just get it started. Hopefully we get something. And now we have 23 limited rerolls. Hopefully we can get a mythic trait so we can keep a unit. And no. So challenge is going to be over because there's no shot we get any more secret. Or not secret. There's no shot we get any more trait rerolls. Now for this next challenge, we do have to complete Act 6 of the newest story, which is the Naruto. Now, I think this could actually be a struggle because obviously we have a hybrid and we have a pretty good damage dealer, but the boss is hybrid and Hinami is not multi-hit, so if there's anything with shields and stuff like that, we may lose here. Alright, so this is the moment of truth here. Now, as I'm looking at the health, I honestly thought it was going to be way more. I think I'm just have like PTSD from trying to do leaderboard runs over and over again, and Origami coming out with 3 billion health. But it looks like we're going to be able to handle this pretty easily. I thought this was going to be a little more difficult, but I don't think so. I don't think it will be at all. No, this is going to be handled relatively quickly, which means next, I believe we head onto a raid, correct? Let me check to make sure. Yes, we move on to a raid, which we will be doing the Kid Buu raid, which I explained in my previous video that the reason we do the Kid Buu raid is not only do I need relic shards, but I feel like the Phaeton raid's really easy. I think the Kid Buu raid's probably the hardest newer raid in the game, because obviously I could go do the Stain raid, which is incredibly difficult, but I don't really get anything from that, so I don't really see the point. So instead we will be doing the Kid Buu raid. So let's go matchmaking to that, and hopefully all that goes well. Okay, as you can see, we are actually going to be able to complete this, which is major news. Now, I know you might be thinking, how is this major? This is the furthest we've gotten an episode, so this is definitely, like, deserves, you know, a clap it up, a congratulations. Thanks to my team for honestly carrying for a little while. I mean, I held my own, but, you know, thanks to the team for helping out, especially with the flyers. We didn't really have anything to get it, but this just kind of shows, man, that me glazing Hinami was right in all those videos. If you ever watched my old videos and I was telling people, get Hinami, get Hinami, get Hinami, I was right. So we finished this. No Buu, but that doesn't matter. I already have them. So now we're going to move on to the portal, which means we are halfway there. We have a portal, winter event, infinite room, or sorry, get to infinite wave 100 of the newest map, and then we have room 200 of Infinity Castle. So what this means now is that we have to do a contract. We have to do a portal. Now, the way I have it is it's a tier 14 matchmake, which I think is fair. But if you guys want to do solo tier 11, let me know that down below. But let's just hop straight into this. This is the furthest we've made it, so this is huge. Obviously, we have not got any challenge rules or anything like that. So it's pretty much winner. What's the word? All or but? I don't know. Basically, if we don't complete the gauntlet here, this episode is going to be a really big punch in the gut, because once again, we're not able to complete the challenge. It's just been rough. It's been so rough. So yeah, hopefully we do good on this. I'll catch you guys whenever we get to that result. Okay, so we are actually handling this pretty quickly. This is by far the best run we've ever had. So yeah, which means after this, we are going to move to the winter event. Now, obviously, there will be matchmaking in that as well. So Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to handle it. But the winter event, I know we'll have a lot of macros and have a lot of new players most likely. So it's going to be difficult. That's why you kind of need to. The team's just got to be great. I'm going to be honest. The team's got to be great. And right now it's not. But hopefully we can keep moving on. But I'm just worried. I'm especially worried when we get to the Infinite, which would be after this, and Room 200. I just don't believe we'd be able to do that. All right. Just sat back down. As you can see, there's this macro is trying to get in, but it ain't working. So let's hop into this and see. The macro did break when they did the Sakamoto Days update. I'm guessing this guy didn't know that. Yeah, let's get straight into this. Hopefully it works out well. Again, this is going to be long, so I'm obviously not going to show you guys the full gameplay. I'm just going to cut it. And yeah, I will get to you guys whenever we finish it. Well, guys, I thought we were going to win it. We were doing great. I don't know what happened. But yeah, it looks like we're about to lose at wave 49. Yeah, these things are not getting killed. Yeah. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe. I stream every day for the rest of the year. So twitch.tv/birthroad will be in the description. Also have my second channel popping up. But yeah, hopefully next episode we can finally prestige a unit. That's honestly what we need at this point, and I would love a farm. But of course, thank you for watching.